Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't no ain't about what's going on the other side. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's the climb. Which is facts. My God, I just got a southern accent, bro. Shout out to Miley Cyrus, bro. You to go. Struggles I'm facing. The chances I'm taking. Man, the climb. That's the best Hannah Montana song, bro. Don't at me, bro. Do not at me. My God, I promise you, my future kids will watch Hannah Montana and all these classics. I do not care. Wow, that was emotional. Yo, what's up, guys? Something on today, man. I'll be talking about the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special. See me looking to my right. I'm looking at my right monitor. I've written so many things down. I have some things started I want to talk about at the beginning of the video and work my way down. But holy shit, Hannah Montana, that was amazing. That was great. I literally just wrote a review. I just put it on Twitter. I just want to read that quickly out there. All right. Hannah Montana. Nostalgia through the roof. So many things happened behind the scenes. An emotional ending. Oh my God, the ending was so emotional. Shout out to Taylor Swift for that gem, which I'll get into. But Taylor Swift, you already were one of them ones, bro. Is she having a wedding where I'm from? And all right. Shout out to T Swift. Elite passion. Jog my memory on so many different things. This is exactly what we needed after all these years. Thank you, Miley Cyrus. I think with this is really emotional because at the end, don't want to get too many nuggets in, but man, it really is just, dude, appreciate what you have now because you really never know. But anyways, other than that, yapping aside, let's get into it. So beginning, I'm 23 years old. Hannah Montana came out on March 4th, 2006. I went to go watch the movie in theaters, the Hannah Montana the movie, which released in 2009. And it was really emotional, man. Like, this is my childhood, man. This is what I grew up with. Everybody that I know, we all watched Hannah Montana. It didn't matter if you were a boy, girl, anything. Race, nothing, the skin color, this. Everybody watched Hannah Montana. Everybody was watching the reruns. Everybody was watching this. Everybody was watching that, bro. Everybody was seated for Hannah Montana. And beginning the 20th anniversary, you have Miley driving in the opening scene. Taylor Swift was on my screen. Miley Cyrus, the overnight star on my screen with all the news. Good to be home. You got the Hannah Montana chants from the crowd. That was amazing. Singing Best of Both Worlds. Man, the nostalgia was amazing. It was aura. It was aura. It was aura. When you're famous, it can be kind of fun. It's really you, but no one really discovers. You get the best of both worlds. Man, that was very ethical. Trolling aside, though, it was very ethical. The crowd was like pinpointed. I was like, damn, bro, this crowd manufactured, bro. That crowd was locked in. Oh my God, the camera shots, this, that, and the third. It was amazing. Happy 20th anniversary. But now let's get into a couple things I want to pinpoint, and then I'll work my way back to the top. First things that I starred. Like I mentioned earlier, everybody could watch Hannah Montana. Facts. And she mentioned that she had the turbulent transition going from Hannah to Miley. You know, she had the whole controversy when the Wrecking Ball thing came out and this, that, and the third, and everybody was just piling up on her. There's just so much went on with Hannah that she's now able to talk to, and, you know, just the way she rebounded from that whole chapter, you know. And then the anniversary exists, she said, because she wanted it to. So people would ask her, like, press runs or things like that. Oh, is it going to be a Hannah Montana anniversary? She's like, yeah. But behind the scenes, she's like, you really don't got anything. Even my agent's like, but what are you talking about? We don't have anything to play. What are you talking about? But she mentioned that she really just spoke that into existence, and the fact that we got that today was amazing. You look at, just see that smile on my face, like, dude, this is just peak. This is just absolutely peak. The other thing I wanted to get into as well, we were able also to see Miley's Hannah Montana audition, where she said that she literally had no acting experience. She's coming from Tennessee, and that she really wasn't enamored with, oh, if I didn't get the job, this, then the third. She's like, no, I got this crush I like. I'm on the chair team. I'm chilling. Like, bro, anything could have happened, bro. Should have been perfect. Yeah, it's obviously thank you is that she was in all of her lives and things of that nature as well. But holy shit, she had a crush. Shout out to Jeff. She said that she checks back on Twitter, not on Twitter, but on Facebook with him. And like, she's like, Jeff, I know you are. There's like two Jeffs she was like, there's two Jeffs in my class. I got both of them, or something like that. I'm like, Miley, you got it, demon. You got it. It was really cool to see Miley's mom as well. Oh my God, dude. Dude, the accents they both have, especially Miley's mother. My God, that Southern accent is insane. That was absolutely very ethical. It was very authentic. Miley's audition that was. But goodness, Miley's mother has an elite Southern accent, just reminiscent on cheerleading and this and that. Like, oh my god, it was truly remarkable. And then Gary spawned in. I'm like, who the hell is Gary? Gary spawned in. He's the former president of the Disney Channel worldwide. And he said in the email about, they were down to people. It wasn't by a landslide for the Miley role or the Hannah Montana role. And what was it called? He was like, I'm ready to pull the trigger on Miley. Is she a risk? Unquestionably. But a potential star. And he also said, forsake the safe route and the risk is reward. Picked Miley, and it ended up changing everybody's lives that was involved in everything to do with Hannah Montana, Another thing I want to talk about as well, Hannah's Closet. That's Hannah, that's Miley. Like, you had her mom looking at things like, oh yeah, like, very, very, very supportive mother. The fact that she even went out and Miley herself had that insane closet for her, not just like the Hannah Montana set, which is really incredible. And you press a button, and I think even there, they press the button, and initially, like, oh, shoot, it's not working, but, like, oh, it's 20 years, like, it works slowly, but, this scene, oh, my God, it was just remarkable. It was just absolutely remarkable. But, yeah, oh, my God, reminiscing on all those clothes, being like, oh, this is from this scene, this is from that movie, this is from this is from that, the wig, this is from that, this is from that. My God, the telepathic memory after all these years is absolutely remarkable. It really, again, it came out in 2006. No, not everything's obviously from the 2006, but Jesus Christ, that's, brother, we're in 2020, that's 20 years ago. Brother, 20 years ago, I was 3! Miley was, what, 10, 13? Because Miley's not 13, because Miley's 33 now? Like, it's insane. Miley's a decade older than me. God damn. That's absolutely insane. Another thing I want to get into, Miley was geeked on that, sit down, bro. She loves the Disney Legend parking. It is absolutely aura-filled. She was talking about, oh, I'm sending this to this and that. Don't forget who you're talking to. Bro, she loves it, bro. She could not stop talking about the Disney Legend parking. Another thing I want to get into as well. Oh, my God. We just started off initially. Oh, my God. Taylor Swift, you're the legend, bro. You are a legend. Taylor Swift was in a Hannah Montana movie, beginning of her career, wrote at least one song, including the finale song, You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home, one of my all-time favorite Hannah Montana songs. Bro, T Swift, you are a legend. You already were, but now you are even a bigger legend. That's just the way it goes. Find your way back. Go! Woo-hoo-hoo! Go, bro. Go. Selena Gomez spawned in. Obviously, she had like a minor character in the show. She wasn't really on scene, but more off scene. She had these blue clothes, and just she talked about how they had her wearing things that made her look ugly. And it's like, damn, bro, you know, making Selena Gomez look like that's like Jesus, but it's insane, man. Just a smile. They knew each other for like at least 20 years. That's absolutely absurd. Man, shout out to Selena Gomez. Obviously, I see a lot of her, so when I saw her initially, I was like, oh my God, that's really cool. But it's like, okay. Like, I've at least seen her recently. Like, I watch Only Murders in the Building. I watch this and that. Like, I keep up with I keep up with Selena Gomez, I keep up with Selena Gomez, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shoot. Alarm just went off. But yeah. I was going to say, shout out to, yeah, for sure. Shout out. That was amazing. Oh my God. And then we found out a couple things that apparently, what's it called? Miley Cyrus used to date not only Dylan Sprouse, but also Nick Jonas. Did I know about all this? I don't know. I mean, maybe some people heard about the Nick Jonas thing, but the Dylan Sprouse thing, I'm like, whoa, I didn't hear about any of that. It's like, whoa, you got it, brother. You got it. And then we hear about and then we saw about. Now, I don't know the behind the scenes about what happened with Billy Ray Cyrus and Miley Cyrus behind the scenes, but apparently they past relationship. Like, shout out, salute to him. He spawned in. I love when they enter in the patio door and they look out, and it's just chef's kiss, absolute chef's kiss. But he spawned in. He was always trying to give the other guy the job. Apparently, he auditioned for the job with Miley, and he's like, "Damn, that other guy right before me, bro. That's the dad." And then Mom and Miley's like, Shut up. Because we're trying to obviously get him to do the job with his daughter, Miley. And he ended up getting the job. Shout out to him because obviously he's an incredibly talented, not only artist, but also actor. If you've seen, obviously, Honey and Hannah Montana, the guy's an absolute dog, But he really sounds humble. They had the handshake, reading the lines together, just so nostalgic. Just, And then the multiple lines about spleens and what was it? I forgot what it was, but there was something in the fridge, and it's like, oh, that's the word, and they see people, and when people hear it, they get the laugh track, whatever. I forgot what the name of it was, but it's whatever. It's the best of both worlds. The patio door, man. That's always with that. Oh my god, just absolutely, absolute chef's kiss. And at the ending, they're talking. Molly's talking about she loved doing silly things to make people laugh, falling down, look ridiculous in front of the boys, anything to get people to laugh at her, which it sounds insane, but hey, shout out to Molly, bro. He's a absolute class act. And then she mentioned that what I've always done is come from the heart first. It's always about making the world a better place from what I can offer. This is really an emotional ending. So many people paving a path for her are getting older. Unfortunately, that's just the way of life. But take advantage of the time they do have, like I mentioned. High key, very emotional. Closing the patio door, looking out with a goodbye kiss, closing shop, taking the wig, and then singing. Hey, you, it's a younger you, just checking on to see if you still remember me. Don't forget about me. I know you're busy with your job, but don't forget to call your mom or your dad too. Like, dude, that was absolutely amazing. And then she mentioned at the end, Hannah gave me this start, but my fans gave me this life. Happy birthday, Hannah, with a cake from Noah Cyrus, who played multiple people's random kids. So shout out to Noah Cyrus, absolute legend. Now to work my way to the top. Where did I leave off of? I think it was the wig. We saw the wig from Hannah Montana, which apparently got changed for multiple different, for multiple different, scenes and seasons and this and that. But yeah, they had Alex Cooper, who does the Call Her Daddy podcast. I believe she lives like right next to Miley Cyrus, if I just saw correctly recently on a post online from somewhere. Shout out to them. Shout out to Alice Cooper. She had a nice sit down. She mentioned that she grew up watching it, and to be able to now live in a vicinity next to her and go to the scenes and go to the where they pack all the shop and all these all the set stuff. It's just really amazing at the end of the day. But yeah, the house. Oh my god. Now initially I was like, because I haven't watched Animal a little bit. I'm like, okay. I'm like, ooh. Then I saw the start hitting. I'm like, oh my god, this is peak, dude. This is absolutely peak. What's it called though? Let me see if anything else really stood out. Molly mentioned how she was never homesick. She had flip flops and shorts. She was like, yeah, I go from Tennessee to LA. I'm chilling. The first people she met, it was Lily and Oliver in the show, aka Mitchell, Musso and Emily. She mentioned that she had a crush on Mitchell, which I found really hysterical. Like, damn, Molly, got this, that, and third. Like, god damn. She mentioned Emily as a teammate of hers. They had each other's back. They went to a Panda Express, and she had white rice and Diet Coke on top. Like, Molly, what the hell is that concoction? And she mentioned the first episode of the pilot, the budget. The first wig was just absolutely hysterical. What's it called? Bro, Alex was frying that wig. That was absolutely absurd. Obviously, y'all know more than we don't. Obviously, as men, but we don't know damn things about wigs. So y'all got it though. Salute to y'all, man. Anything we want to know about wigs, but we ask y'all. Anyways, though, outside of that, yeah, she mentioned that she immediately felt like Hannah as soon as she put the wig on. Totally forgot about that Jake and Jesse love triangle. They were on the phone talking together on those. Bro, they got those old ass phones, and nowadays we got iPhones, bro. We could not relate, bro. We could not relate. What's it called though? And she had mentioned now if she were to pick one of those two guys, Jake or Jesse, it'll be Jake because not that he's sweet talking her, but he's said some good things about her in the recent memories. He hasn't heard much about Jesse, so hey, that's what Anna said. That's what Anna said, Now I really forgot about the whole entire plotline, so I really have no idea what I was rooting for at the point in the show. So salute. It's been so long, brother. Give me some grace. Give me some grace. Give me some grace. But yeah. Shout to that boy Jake, apparently. Apparently was him. She was all into the hold down, throw down dance. Jamal Sins, put me in because they had the dance. They were locked in. Oh, wait. The choreography was just chef's kiss. I mentioned Hannah's Closet. You had a very, very, very ethical memory book for Hannah Montana that obviously her mother loves. She said she started her personal memory book when she was like 2 years old and probably still going down to this day. I remember my cousin who just got married like last year. He had a memory book of me this 1 year like elementary school, and he just did it behind the scenes like I had no idea. And like this is really hysterical. It's just like, dude, like we're just taking like random pics of people. Just like at the end of the day, it came out really cool. So I was like, shout to Cuz Kenneth, bro. Shout to Cuz and Samantha. They got married. Salute to bro. Side of that though. Very ethical letter from Aunt Dolly Parton. heard, whew, man, like last year, we heard some bad things about Dolly Parton, about her health wasn't good. Thank God she's still, persevering her way through. Obviously, she's an immense talent. A lot of people, especially in the olden age, they really, really love themselves on Dolly Parton. So very, very, very ethical Dolly Parton. Salute. That was a letter, I believe, at least it's said from 2021, but, just having her back from Hannah Montana to this station, hey, salute, real one. This is a absolute living legend. Hannah Montana mentioned, not Hannah, Miley Cyrus mentioned that she was in a black car with Zac Efron, Vanessa Hudgens. That's like peak celebrity status for High School Musical. And they were dating, and they ended up pulling up together. And it's like, damn, bro, rolling up to the upfronts, peak celebrity status for my glorious couple. And that's just amazing, man. I just love seeing people like connect together on shows that I watch. Like, I love watching crossovers and this. Oh my God, it was just absolutely phenomenal. Anything go? Yeah. I mentioned earlier, but yeah, Miley mentioned that she dated Dylan Sprouse. Bring the Brothers crazy. This shit. He went on dates, and the dad brought them there, and they ate sushi, and it's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, missing a couple characters, obviously, but outside of that, make sure. Yeah, and then she went on this. She was doing her thing in that one song, bro. Hey, the world, shake and stir, that's what I got going on. This the life, hold on tight, it's the dream, it's all I need. Very ethical song. It's really cool as well. I forgot to mention what Selena Gomez, but seen in a red hat, just very nostalgic, basically recreated the scene, putting the hat on, but he said something wrong. It didn't fully get on technically because of bun, but shout out to the GOAT. Wizards of Waverly Place legend. By the way, Selena Gomez, what's that 20-year anniversary? Just a nostalgia, man. It gave me a reading these lyrics that she sung. I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost in no direction, and my faith is shaking. I gotta keep trying. I gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. Always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's going on the other side. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's the climb, which is facts. My God, I just got a southern accent, bro. Shout out to Miley Cyrus, bro. You to go. Struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking. Man, the climb. That's the best Hannah Montana song, bro. Don't at me, bro. Do not at me. My God, I promise you, my future kids will watch Hannah Montana and all these classics. I do not care. The special is reclaiming the merging of Miley and Hannah together, which he said. I saw Chappell Roan responded, sadly MJ gift, but really good message. The person that Miley's become, everything she went through, and the fact that Chappell now, when she's getting a lot of hate and something with the Brazilian, I don't keep up with that. I don't listen to music. She's dealing with a lot apparently, so maybe that helps her. Like, it probably would have been harder to deal with all of that if it wasn't for Miley. My God, the way people trash Miley Cyrus, my God, it was insane. Yeah. Shout out to Miley Cyrus, shout out to Hannah Montana, 20-year anniversary. That was absolutely amazing. Man, I'm just glad to have watched Peak as a kid. Watch Hannah Montana, see Miley Cyrus come back after all these years, go to the wigs, the patio, the sets, and nostalgia. I would love to see maybe some more characters and things like that, but just able to see her mother and her dad and see Selena Gomez. Imagine if Taylor Swift popped in, that would have been insane. But that was an absolutely amazing 20th anniversary. Just makes you cherish times that you have now, make you look back and things like that. The memories, and make you jog your memories on certain things that happened in Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana, and it's like, wow. And then now be able to mesh those together. It's just amazing to see, man. This is how you do it. Anniversary, ladies and gentlemen. You all got these not the reruns, but you got these remixes and these sequels and this and that. This is how you do it. Take notes. Take notes. Disney. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Yeah, this is how you do it. Yeah, shout out to Hannah Montana. Shout out to Miley Cyrus. That was amazing. Hannah Montana fans, comment down below. Miley Cyrus fans, comment down below. Everybody, comment down below. I'm glad to be uploading finally on here. I'm gonna get something out soon. I'm trying to finish Pluribus, but I've been really, really busy with sports. Okay, I've been really, really busy watching NBA and MLB's coming up. Dude, there's so much going on. I just gotta find some time to do it. But I had to find time to do this and get this out as quickly as I possibly can. Yeah, Hannah Montana 20th anniversary, just absolutely chef's kiss. That was phenomenal. Shout out to Hannah Montana. That was amazing. Just emotional. Just a nice way to wrap it. Just put a bow right around it. Just absolutely amazing, man. Absolutely phenomenal. Tens. But yeah. Other than that, yo, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up, make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Your boy John. Hopefully you guys did the video. And I'm out, man. Peace.